you. I realize that everyone is probably at work, probably taking your lunch break right about now. But I just wanted to take a minute and kind of give you guys a glimpse into our first 2 weeks here. Um, it's been interesting. It's been uh, it's been a growing and learning experience for sure. Um, so where do I start? First of all, the lighting probably because the sun keeps coming in and going out. So please excuse the lighting. I'll probably look dark at one moment, light at another. But anyway, and I'll turn so you guys can get some of the view. How about that? So it's been 2 weeks and it's been interesting. There have been some great points, but there's also been some points where I've felt completely out of my element. Um, First of all, so we took a flight. So the day we left Savannah, which we spent like a month in Savannah, and we ended up, I got a great deal using my points on Southwest. And so I got all four tickets for like $134, right? And so, hey, Tiana, both Tianas. And so, only paid like 134 for the four tickets, but that required getting to Jacksonville. My mom was like, dude, I'm not driving to Jacksonville. So we ended up driving from Savannah to Jacksonville, which is like an hour and a half, just about. And we took a plane, two planes, from Jacksonville to Cancun, which actually wasn't bad because they, from Jacksonville, it flew into, I think, Fort Lauderdale Airport, which, by the way, Jacksonville Airport does not have any currency stations. So don't assume you can get currency at Jacksonville Airport because you can't. And so, but we did get money at the Fort Lauderdale airport, which I hate using those Travelex things because the conversion rate is horrible. But I didn't want to get to Cancun with no pesos. So anyway, so went ahead and got money there. And the flight from Fort Lauderdale to Cancun, there was like 31 people on the flight. So we pretty much each had a row to ourselves, which was great. Hey, Carrie. Congrats on nursing school, girl. And so we get to Cancun, and my plan was to take the ADO, I don't know how you pronounce it, bus from Cancun to Merida, which is not bad. It ended up being about 500 pesos more than what I had um, accounted for, but still not bad. It was maybe 22, just under 2,300 pesos. And so while we waited for the bus, we grabbed a bite there at the airport, which all airports have expensive food. Even in Mexico, the prices are stupid. So um, the bus actually was not bad. It's air conditioned. It had the, what you call them, charging ports for USB. They had television. It was in Spanish, which, it was good to get right immersed into the culture. So that was awesome. Um, I'm going to turn so y'all can see me. But yeah, the ride itself, the bus was. So if you come to Mexico, the ADO is actually a really good deal and it's not a bad ride. It's better than the Greyhound. I'll tell you that. Oh my God, it's so much better than the Greyhound. Um, and they actually, if you fly into Cancun, which is a Southwest airport, you can take the bus to Tulum, Carmen, right, Cancun, and a couple other places. So just know that if you travel to Mexico. But the ride was like 4 hours. So in that day, we drove from Savannah to Jacksonville. We took two planes and we took a bus to Merida. So it was a long, long day. And the hotel that I selected, I got off of Expedia using my travel agent rate. And so it was like 30 something a night, not expensive at all. And it had 3 beds in the room, which is great. It had 3 double beds, which you do not find in the United States. Um, and it had a pool and all that. So by the time we got there, the restaurant was closed. We had to go get dinner. So it was just a really long day. But we spent the first 2 days in Merida and we took the bus out here to Progreso just to kind of check out the area. Um, and for the rental, I initially was going to do 3 months in this house, But when I saw it, I'm like, I can't stay here 3 months. It's not bad, don't get me wrong, but it's more rustic than what I'm used to. For example, the stove, I have to light with the match. Yes, and I haven't used the oven yet because I'm like, I don't even know about this light in the oven thing. I'm not doing that. So I have not cooked anything in the oven. Um, and then the other night, the matches got wet. James spilled water in the matches. So it was time to cook dinner. I couldn't cook dinner because I can't light the stove. And so I had to walk to the little, there's a convenience store everywhere. So I walked to one of the convenience stores um, and bought a lighter because they didn't have matches. And here I am trying to say matches. I'm like, flama, fuego. It was funny. Um, Google Translate wasn't helping me out on that one. So anyway, I got a lighter and I was able to cook dinner, but it was funny. And then the house has no air conditioning, which I didn't think would be an issue because when I lived in Hawaii, I didn't have air conditioning. And it was fine because the trade winds. And I mean, we're right here on the ocean. So during the day, it's really not a problem. It's mostly at night because at night I close the doors. And so you don't have as much air flowing through. And then my room upstairs doesn't have a fan. All the other rooms have a fan. Well, mine doesn't. And the other night at 10 p.m., it was 82 degrees. And I was just like, oh my God, oh my God. Like, and I hate being hot when I'm sleeping. So that's probably and the ants, because, we're on the beach and it is what it is. So I would say those are probably the biggest issues with the house is that it's a little more rustic. And the air conditioning thing is more of a issue than I thought it would be. So I'm glad that 3 months, I only did a month. Another reason I'm glad I only did a month here is because I realized that I'm a little too spoiled for slow town life. And Progreso is slow. It's much slower than Merida. Merida, it's like a million something people there. There's like 3 big malls. There's, Merida is like living pretty much in any U.S. city. But you still have that flavor of the Yucatan. So, and you have Uber Eats in Merida, and you have grocery delivery in Merida. And I realized, and you have bars to go to in Merida, which they have bars here, but like, I don't know. I don't know. It's not my speed here. It's beautiful. Well, parts of it are beautiful. Trash around here is an issue. Like, and apparently the city is going through this thing where they're trying to get people to understand, like, don't dump trash, and they're getting more consistent trash collection. But that's really the only issue. Progressive people have been so nice, so sweet. Like last night, we've been noticing music in the park, right? And I noticed the Zumba dancers one morning and actually another evening. So last night we were walking because right behind the house, I'm going to turn one more time. So right there behind the house, you can see it, is the start of the end, I should say, of the Malcan, which is kind of the walkway along the beach. And so we, in the evenings, will walk into town just along the beach. And we walk past the fishermen and stuff along the pier. I mean, it's beautiful. I love it. And we just enjoy the sky as we're walking. But we were walking back home through town on our calle, and we noticed the Zumba dancers in the park. So let's stop at the park. And so we stopped there, and this guy was sitting there, and I said, "Información, por favor?" And he was like, "No entiendo." I'm like, okay, well, I don't know what to say. And then he said, "You something." He said, "I know bailar is dance." And I said, "Sí." And he said, "Go." And I said, "Pesos?" He said, "Ah." So I was like, "Oh, okay, it's free." And so I got up and I started dancing. It was fun. Like, it was really fun. We ended up having to leave, though, because James wasn't feeling well. But it's every evening. I think they do it every morning and every evening in the park. So that was fun. And the ladies were really sweet and kind of like, smiling at me, encouraging. So it's the people are so sweet. I've had a great experience. Like I said, the only issues are me dealing with some of the inconveniences. And one of the other inconveniences is I'm not used to cash. Like, I don't carry cash. I'm not used to this. And every goddamn thing is like was it efectivo is cash, right? And tarjeta is your card. So I'm like, tarjeta? No. And so I'm like, last night at dinner, I'm like counting my pesos, like, oh, crap. Because, 200 pesos here, 300 pesos there. And you're like, how much damn pesos do I need to carry with me? So that's been a challenge. And again, if I go to Merida, they're more used to tarjeta at different places, so it's not like necessary to carry so much cash. Um, so yeah, so it's been interesting. Laundry, I love. So I have a lavanderia. They actually come pick up my laundry and go do with it and bring it back. And she's awesome because she does it same day. So it's 14 pesos per kilo, and then I pay 70 pesos for her to pick it up and deliver it. But now that part I love. Me gusta. So yeah, so that's cool. And I'm trying to find the guy who delivers water because you don't drink the water. Even the locals don't drink the water. You get water delivered. You buy the big the big gallon, not even a gallon, was it 5-gallon containers of water. Like right now we're almost out of water. So I only had 1 cup of coffee this morning, but we're gonna go get some water. But anyway, it's been an adjustment, but it's been good. So I'll check in with you guys probably in another couple of weeks. Right now I'm in the house hunting stage, which has been very interesting. And I wasn't prepared for it. But for the snowbirds coming in, not really for someone like me. And so I have a local, I call her my transition mentor, and she's helping me find a place. I went on Tuesday, I think Tuesday I went house hunting. And so I'll go again tomorrow to look at some places. I thought I was going to get something furnished, but then I'm like, it costs more. Do I want to pay the cost for the furniture? And then with having kids, y'all know how kids destroy stuff. Like, do I want somebody else's furniture, or do I want to just make a little one-time investment and get my own? So I'll let y'all know how that goes. But it's been interesting. We're good. There's only been one stomach incident with one of the kids. But other than that, we're good. Everybody's great. Everyone's been awesome. We've caught the bus a couple of times. We walked so much. And we're enjoying Mexico. So the boys are learning a little more Spanish. But we hope to connect with some people here so they can practice their Spanish a little bit more. But anyway, hope you guys have a wonderful day. I'm going to turn so you can see the beach one more time. So living on the beach, I know my photo got dark, but who wants to see me? You want to see the ocean, right? Living on the beach is great, but not for long, like not at this point in my life. Maybe when I actually retire, I'll live on the beach. But I realize I need action, baby. I need action and conveniences that I can't really get here. So anyway, you guys take care, and we will talk to you later. Bye.